She bald. Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm at my sister's house. Yeah, I need to get some nail polish because my nails is kissing. I ain't going out with y'all looking like that. Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, do you thought you was about to sneak in my house and grab some nail polish?
I'll call you back. What?
Nikki, I gave you a key for emergency reasons only. Not just to pop in and out of my house like that.
I got something for you.
What?
You about to say sorry to me.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell you, hold on. You can say sorry now. Because
My mail?
I did it so you didn't have to roll your round stuff to the mailbox.
My stuff, whatever.
I was being.
What you want?
Just say sorry. For real, for real. I can't even say hi.
Hi.
I want to see how you doing, girl.
Pregnant. How you think I'm doing?
Obviously.
What's up?
But for real, what about you, Josh? Y'all better? Y'all reconciled? Y'all good?
Did
You love him again?
Can we not talk about him today? Okay? Now, you know me and Josh are the exact same place we was about 11 months ago. We married and that's it. I mean, we ain't partners, we ain't friends. We're just currently existing as husband and wife in title, but trust me, not these.
That's sad.
No, what's sad is I've gone from asking God to fix my marriage to praying that he would just move Josh out the way if he didn't want to be here.
Well, where he at right now? He at work?
You a comedian today, right? You know that man ain't got no daggone job. Please. He's going out to the youth center, helping out, thinking that's going to be enough. Like, that's going to pay our bills.
Well, have you told him your concerns? Does he know? Does he know how you feeling? Does he understand what's about to happen in a couple months?
Listen, I don't know. All I know is remember when we first got married? Me and Josh were working 2 jobs. Excuse me. Over here.
What?
For real?
I was listening.
Whatever. Anyways, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that things were all good because he had a job, but that was one less thing on my plate to worry about.
Well, look, I think y'all should go to counseling. Have you considered that?
Girl, please. I've already suggested that, but every time I bring it up, it starts an argument. That man will go down to the church and talk to the ministers. You know they ain't gonna really tell him nothing good. He won't talk to his leader. I talk to the pastor, but when I do it, it sounds like all I'm doing is complaining.
Well, ain't they like little baby Jesuses on earth? They ain't supposed to feel like that. I'm saying that's what they're here for, right?
Okay, you would think so. Girl, I don't know. It's almost like the pastor don't want to admit that everybody can be allowed to be in the pulpit. Just may not be meant to be there.
Okay. Has he filled out any job applications? He's going on interviews? I can look him up.
Girl, listen. I ain't got time to worry about what Josh is or is not doing. All I know is I go to work. And when I come back home, I mean, the house is a mess. I gotta do the laundry, do the dishes, clean up. Girl, he gets dressed in the morning like he's trying to impress somebody and his clothes thrown around everywhere. Nikki, let me tell you about this bathtub. No, this girl was for hours.
I'm not ready.
That's
Pineapples!
It looks like 17 big old fat greasy Samoan immigrants been bathing in that tub because he wants to rub himself down with baby oils and come out all soft and silky. It just leaves all the dirt stuck to the side of the tub.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Now you see how I feel, right?
I'm not playing around no more. Look, I think when the baby gets here, that'll relieve some of the tension. What?
I hope so, but I'm not keeping my hopes up too high.
What?
I can't keep taking care of a grown man and now this baby is. You know what? I'm not feeling too good. I got a headache.
What?
Can I call
What's
you later?
wrong?
It's just You know what? Never mind.
Let me see.
I'm gonna call you later.
Let me see.
Nikki,
Just let me see.
can you trust me, please? I'm not feeling too well.
Well, I ain't gonna beg you for no bad news.
Nick. You good?
Josh,
You look like a fluid action figure.
You always doing something. Why you trying to crack jokes? Are you ready for this baby? You need a job. You need some money.
I ain't got no choice. Your sister ain't leave me, no. You gotta be ready, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
So dirty.
all right, Nick, thanks for coming by. I love
Hey,
you.
Nick.
Love you.
I got the EBT card. 80
Shut up!
80/40.
Josh, what was that comment you just made to my sister about me not giving you a choice? Is that how you want to start our time together?
This is how you want to start our time together. She asked me a question, I gave her an answer. I didn't want a baby. I don't want a baby. But here you is pregnant. You got your way. I'm dealing with it. We good.
Josh, we are married. How was I supposed to know that the family part was something you chose to opt out of when we said I do?
You always so dramatic, man. This is why I stay gone. That's why I'm always at the church, man. I'm out here right now. I'm not keeping that.
Josh, listen. We decided on no protection together. You were there that night, remember?
I remember.
So you took biology, so you know what happened, right? Or you fell at that too?
You're tripping. I just like, man, I'm out of here, man. Like I said, I'm about to go to the church. I'm my keys. I dropped them.
Why, Josh? What's going on at the church? Ain't no youth services tonight.
Peace is at the church. Something I don't ever get here. That's why I stay gone.
Is it peace? Or is it a side piece?
Side piece, you talk about church, you talk about church's chicken. I said I'm going to the church.
Josh, I got the phone bill in the mail today. And guess whose number is all up in it? Why are there so many calls between you and Tomika?
I don't even know Tomika.
Josh, don't play with me.
I know these calls ain't from your phone.
Because unlike you, I got a job. And all these calls are made during my work hours. What a coincidence, huh?
You still ain't said Tamika who.
Tamika Wright, stupid from the church.
Oh, you said Tamika. I thought you said Jessica. I know Tamika. Tamika, she just a minister at the church. We just be bouncing on each other. I mean, we just be bouncing ideas on each other. It's not like, come on, man. Like, you know, hey, guys, but like, hey, this is 7 o'clock. That ain't that late.
Josh, you are a married man. Ain't no single woman got no business calling you after 9 o'clock at night trying to bounce nothing off of you. She ain't never called me trying to bounce no ideas off of me.
I wish she would.
What?
Huh?
You know what?
Stop tripping, man. I don't even know why we going back and forth. I ain't even about to play no games. I'm about to find my keys, and I'm about to get out of here.
You know it's okay, because I got my own key. You stay this time. I'm leaving.
All right. Ain't no gas in the car. Stuck on shore. Man. I am so happy that you answered the phone. You don't understand the stuff that I've been through today with that woman. I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown.
Sounds stressed.
Same old, man. This one be she getting on my nerves. Like she getting on my last nerve. Like, God help me. Lord, do you hear me? Like, why did I get married to this woman, man? When it comes down to it, like, she don't get it, and I'm just not happy. It's not like, ain't like me and you know what I'm saying?
Did you tell her how you feel?
I tried, but she takes everything so personal, man. Like, she don't get it that I'm just not happy. Like, I'm not digging the marriage. I'm not digging pig in his raggedy house. Like, everything about this whole situation is just, it's horrible, man.
Okay, so it sounds like you want to leave. So did you tell her that you want to leave? That you're thinking about leaving?
The timing ain't right. I mean, she about to have that baby. We at the hospital every weekend. I feel like if I leave, she might mess around and have a miscarriage or something. That's all she got going for herself. So I'm gonna wait until after the baby is born.
All right, well, how do you think she'll take that?
She gonna take it personal. Like she take everything else. Like every time we have a conversation, she finds a way to bring it back to her. Last week, I tell her I want some double stuffed Oreos and some 2% milk. She comes home with this $1 brand Oreo, almost chipped my tooth. She brings home this whole milk. I told her, don't nobody buy whole milk. Like you got WIC, you Korean, or you a baby. Like nobody buys whole milk.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about this, all right? But you know what? If you need anything, you know you can come to me.
And I appreciate that. Like I would not have been able to get through any of this without you. That's for sure.
Well, you know what? She needs to understand that you're a man.
Right?
And you shouldn't be treated like anything less.
Preach.
Yeah, because if you were my husband, this would never end.
You said bliss, right? I heard you when you said bliss. That's what I said the presence of the Lord is here. I said the presence of the Lord is here. I said I see him in the atmosphere. The presence of the Lord is here. It's falsetto. Presence of the Lord is. Hey, what's up, man? I did not see you there. Like, what you doing here?
Hey, what's up, Shanique? Surprised to see you here. I'm even more surprised to see y'all two here alone.
Alone. The presence of the Lord is here. We was just going over, some choir songs. We always dang near laid out, prostrate. I mean, not with her though. I was about to wrap it up. I was about to wrap it up. I was about to be.
You know what? Yeah, David, Deacon, Don,
Pastor,
you know,
Reverend,
Minister Donovan,
Bishop.
I will see you,
Sunday.
yes, Sunday at church.
Thanks for the anointing oil that you brought by.
Yes, use that.
When I anoint.
Okay, y'all have a good night. I'll see you Sunday.
All right.
Take care, Shanique.
What's good, bro? Brings you by, man. Long time no see.
I'm good, man. Question is, are you okay?
I'm good, man. I've been taking my Flintstone vitamins. I had some vitamin D, but got my stomach all messed up. But outside of that, I'm good, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I got a call from Leah today, man. Talking about y'all's marriage.
Let me guess, she was crying and sobbing about the state of our relationship. Am I right?
And you don't even sound surprised or even concerned.
It's because I'm not surprised and I'm not concerned. I'm tired of this woman, man. And on top of that, she keep getting you involved. Like, who's you, Dr. Phil?
If you feel like that, why don't you even agree to counseling with, Leah? I mean, what's up with that?
So you want to play Dr. Phil?
Crazy, man.
You see, Dr. Phil, my wife thinks she's Miss Stark County. And she's perfect. She does no wrong. And on top of that, why do you care, dude? You told me not to marry her in the first place.
Dude, I never told you not to marry. I told you you weren't ready to get married. But I never told you not to marry Leah. Y'all was way too young. You got married anyway. Now just comes your responsibility, man, to make it work. But you got one thing right now. We all of us got faults.
Thank you.
The Leah's faults, man, ain't leading her to be sitting in the dark with her hands all over a man that's not her own.
Man, come on, man. You tripping. Look. She had run some anointing oil over. It's still like on her inner thigh, and I was blinded off. When you had came in, I was blinded off. It was like it was innocent, man. You just came in at the wrong time. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing.
Okay, so if that's what you're saying is true, then why didn't Leah know about this relationship, man, until she opened up the phone bill today?
Come on, man. She told you about the phone bill?
Yeah, man, ain't more.
And more. All right, check it, man. I'm 25 years old. I got married for the wrong reasons. Now I'm stuck in a marriage. She about to have a baby that I don't want to have or take care of. Like, this ain't the life that I asked for, man. Now I'm stuck in this marriage. Like, you tell me what you would do.
Okay, so because you see something else that you like, you want to disregard the life that you have for the life that you want?
Man, I told you this ain't got nothing to do with Tamika, dude.
And neither did this conversation, man. I'm referring to freedom.
Freedom?
Listen, man, a guilty conscience speaks the truth of mine. Remember that. I want you and Leah to come over for dinner on Tuesday. Maybe if, Vanessa and myself, man, to talk to you two about some of the problems that we had, might make you reevaluate your marriage. And no excuse will do. Unless you got that baby.
Sure.
Call your wife, bro. Tell her to come home.
All right.
Love you, man.
I'll you back.
Hey, man. I know what you're about to wrap up with.
No, Mom. Me and Nikki, we finished Kenny's room last night.
Nikki? Why is Nikki helping you and not Josh?
I really don't want to discuss Josh right now, okay?
I'm just saying, does he even have a job yet?
Listen, y'all, I just want to enjoy my meal while waiting for my baby to make her grand entrance, okay? Josh, the last thing on my mind.
We're just worried about you, that's all.
Mom, please,
I
just
thought that boy would have grown up by now. Say, you remember when I told you he called me about 2 months after they got married? He told me he thought he made a mistake and he didn't want to be married no more. I knew something was wrong with that fool way back then. But I really thought he would have grown up by now. It's been almost a year. Come on.
Mom, are you serious? He called you and said that and you just now telling me?
Leah, it was not my place. I told him he needed to man up and get his priorities together. It was right around the time you found out you was pregnant. I didn't want to upset you.
Oh, okay, so you don't want to upset me when I'm 10 weeks pregnant. But now that I'm 9 months pregnant, it's okay, right?
Don't come for me, Leah. You know better than that. You married the boy, not me. Remember, I told you not to marry. Remember? But you had to go on and do it. You ain't know where the muffler was on your car. How you think he was going to take care of you? Right. Silly boy.
Excuse me, yes, please. Can I please get a little container? I'm ready to go. Thank you.
Honey, you know you need to stay and eat. Where you going?
I'll walk my appetite.
Whatever, Leah. She's so
Oh my gosh. Ain't this about nothing? Oh, really? Bye, Sister Donovan. Listen, Tamika, you are not Sister Donovan me. Because I'm pretty sure that you and my husband on a first name basis now, right?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Tamika, we have this thing called a phone bill that comes in and it tracks all the numbers that go in and out. And guess whose phone number is all up and through it? Yours.
Oh, that's funny. Because Josh didn't mention that when we were together last night. Oh. I don't know, I guess it slipped his mind.
Oh, you know what? You must have prayed that a demon would slap you today.
Mommy, listen, it's all right.
No. You're pregnant, Leah. You don't need this extra excitement.
Mom, she's not worth it. Just leave it alone.
Oh, no, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yes, Mom. Leave it alone.
You know what? I will snatch you.
Hello, Mika. See, I'm not sure what my husband has told you, but the point is just that, honey, he's my husband. And there's room for one woman in a relationship, and that will always be me, honey.
That's right.
And you know what? I can respect that, Leah. I can. But when the only man in a relationship isn't respected by the only woman in the relationship, somebody has to validate it. And from what I understand, you're just not his cup of tea. But I guess I didn't realize that until you saw me.
Oh,
But that's okay. He knows now where we should. You know what? I think that's a little weak. You should go somewhere else. Y'all have a good lunch.
Oh my gosh. Come back here. Come back here, Satan. I will punch your minister and totally land holy hands.
Gosh, I
Get
can't believe
back
that
here.
word.
Come on. Come on, back here. Come on. Leah?
I think my water is breaking.
Oh my goodness. Satan, call 911. Oh my. I'm so proud of you, baby. You believe that happened early? No, I cannot believe that. Came up in that restaurant, told my daughter to her face that she was sleeping with her husband. Oh, that stress is what made me a water break. Oh my God! I wish they would shut up. It didn't even happen like that. Sitting over there lying. They always gotta be so animated.
I know, baby, right? More like dramatic, is a better way to describe it.
Yeah, I concur. Robert, were you there? No. Are you ever? No.
But I was.
But was I talking to you?
You ain't got to be talking. You
nasty
sit over here
little-
lying. I got you on my phone.
Get
The
that
whole
down.
thing.
Leah, she is so beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. She has your eyes. I say, then what do you think? Now you know nobody can say she's pretty unless you say so.
She is beautiful. Right over her eyes. Look at her mommy.
Thank you.
You know what? I don't even think I've seen a beautiful baby. Except for myself, because, honey, you know, I was something fierce.
You saying Foxy Brown ain't have nothing on this?
Whatever.
Just saying. She is a beauty, though.
Thank you, Mommy. She is.
Hey, talk to me for a second. Does that boy call her?
No, he probably with that heifer of his. And you know what? I hope he is. The sooner he moves on, the sooner she can move on.
You know, I just don't want any heartbreak for her. You know?
Oh, and I do.
I don't know, Queen, do you?
Get off my nerves. Robin, baby.
When are we gonna leave? We gonna be here all day? I'm hungry and I done run out of lights in my candy crush, so we gonna have to leave.
Bye. Everybody keeping on narrow tail here?
You know, we are in a hospital. I believe we can conduct ourselves a little bit better.
Who's she talking to? I don't know, Sadie. It got to be her raggedy boy toy, because I know she ain't talking to me.
Funny, typical, and you keep acting like the help, you'll keep getting treated like the help.
Okay, you know what?
Auntie, no.
Little girl, I will snatch that mop off your head, okay? And clean the floor with your behind if you ever talk to me like that again.
This is something you probably can't afford, and you're irrelevant to me, Granny. Go somewhere.
You know what,
Daddy, please take your little thing out of this
Take
room.
her.
Somebody is a partner, please.
Leah, honey,
Yes, Daddy.
don't be disrespectful.
what? To that?
Baby,
show them, please?
Y'all want me to hit this because y'all can't read?
Are you?
Gotta do it, look, he at least graduated from choices or
Hey,
something.
I'm not leaving my baby, okay?
Listen,
Mommy, it's okay.
let me check real quick. You breathing? You alive? You well? All right, see, listen. She just gave birth. She ain't being birthed. Let go of her umbilical cord, bro.
I'm not sick of you.
You know what, sir? You don't have to be rude, and I'm sorry for interrupting whatever you was doing. But can you please just show my family out? And I want to get some rest. Can you please take the baby to the nursery as well?
Are you sure?
Mom, it's his job. You sure he can do that?
I'm not sure about that.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. After I got fired from the prison,
Oh, Lord, not fired and not the prison.
it ain't that bad.
Really?
See, my job works. So I'm sitting down watching TV, right? And I looked on TV, and they had a commercial for that Mount Everest College, you know? And they said, apply today. So I did. I applied yesterday and got my job today. Ain't
This is a baby, not a football game. Thank you.
Be careful, please.
You trust me? You trust me? All right.
I'm not sure about that.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
That's a handsome little boy. Oh, they got a mustache. Oh. Whoa, whoa. You got that pressure point.
Hold the baby. Hold the baby.
My daddy.
You just like him up.
We need to talk. I'll be calling you.
You got my number, dude?
You ain't rolling up in here now. You could have saved your ass.
Well, you still alive?
Oh.
God is good.
Josh, you need to tell me, the whole time I've been calling you, texting you, you ain't getting none of that.
Yeah, I got all of it. All that vibrating, I had to turn my phone on. What y'all calling me for? I knew the baby was.
Oh, hold on.
Did you have it?
Wait a minute. What could have been so important that you couldn't be here for your own child's birth, huh?
Did I have sex with you?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Did I hit that?
No,
She acting
never.
like she's my baby mama. That's all I'm saying.
Josh, you would not disrespect my mama, okay? And Kennedy, our daughter, is in the nursery, right where she'll stay.
That's cool with me. Hey, it's her fault. She should have told you I was on my way to the cabinet.
Hold up.
Don't blame me.
Hold up.
Don't blame me.
Hold up. You got to be the foulest preacher in Stark County.
I forgot he was supposed to be a preacher.
How you word?
I don't know who get it.
You need to tell me, a basketball game was more important than the birth of your daughter, you dirty dog?
Hey!
It was courtside seats.
Hold
man.
on. Wait.
The problem is-
She ought to punch you in your face, right where you stand. And you want to laugh? But no, she has to save her energy to take care of your child.
Look,
You's an idiot.
Leah, I think that you all need to go home and continue this conversation before this fool gets shanked.
He just might anyway.
I ain't gonna be there. Take it back. Going back to the house.
Excuse me?
I'm not gonna be there.
Oh, you really are an idiot.
You know
Don't
what?
say that in my face.
It's all right. Come on, sis. Come on. Queen, you might as well go ahead and carry me home because clearly they need their privacy.
Something wrong with your legs? You carry.
Something's gonna be wrong with your legs. Keep it.
You know what, Sadie, that might be the best thing
get enough room in this hospital for him too.
Baby, call me later, okay?
You better get away from me. Get all the way away from me, because you don't know what I got in this purse. I'll go walk around. I'll be right back.
Your mama's thick though, bro. What's wrong with you? Alright, bro. Since you've been in here, gave me some time to think, gather my thoughts. I ain't happy. So I'm done. Feel me?
What are you talking about? I'm just gonna think. What are you saying?
Yeah, I got all the stuff out the apartment. Depending when they release you, you're gonna have about 11, 12 days for the sheriff to come. Y'all gonna have to find a place to stay.
Are you serious right now? Josh, you gotta be delusional. What?
Maybe. But I'm happy. I'm about to start living my life. Stop living my life for you.
Josh, we've been married a little under a year. And you mean to tell me because of that 1 year you're unhappy now?
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta be kidding me. You know what? And get your life. That's what you need to do.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm about to get my life.
Josh, you know what, Josh? They gotta go. They're all in their feelings outside because the truck is out there packed with furniture and everything. Could we? Oh, I saw that thought bra walking up here. Hi, Leah. I see you had the baby.
This is unbelievable right now. Like, I feel like I'm getting punked. Are you serious? You know what, Josh? I think it's cool. It's cool. Josh, I can forgive you for everything you put me through. But you, on the other hand, you're supposed to be a leader of the church. You know what they say about karma, right? You know what they call her? Yeah, you'll get yours.
Me and Tamika are just friends for the 1300th time. And she let me use her truck to get the stuff out of the apartment. You're being so dramatic, man.
Josh, what did you leave me?
You got all your stuff. You got the stuff from the baby shower. With the EBT card. No, I got the EBT card.
Josh, get out, please. Get out!
You want the EBT card? I give it to you.
I can't stand you. Get out.
I got this for 99 cents.
Get that crap out of here.
Get out!
Oh, I didn't trip, man. I wasn't saying it.
Congratulations.
Oh, you better hold Selena.
here is that I can't get my weave wet. The sweat will mess it up, and you saw what's under here.
I can't deal with you. I'm gonna need you to stop. You play too much. I'm gonna finish unpacking and call mom and check on Candy. Go to the door.
No.
Nikki.
I told you on the 21st flight that my bunion burst right there, and I know it's seeping. My whole sock is wet under the arch.
Go to the door, please.
And when I gotta go to Stack here and pay $450 for an aspirin, I'm giving you the pill. I'm so mad. What is... Leah? Leah!
What's wrong with you?
Hurry!
Hurry! What's wrong?
Hurry!
Why are you screaming?
Leah, hurry. Girls, what? Girls to resurrection.
Shut up. What are you talking
I'm
about?
serious. Girl, the resurrection has taken place. And a God, hallelujah, is standing at your door.
Oh my God.
Sorry, it's true. My name is Dean.
Or is it gorgeous? Because you look super good. I'm Nikki, and this is my sister Leah. Take it off.
Nice to meet you, man. I hope you don't mind. I brought this up for you. It was beginning to rain outside, and the movers just left the stuff sitting on the curb.
Thank you so much. You know what, Nikki? It's the last time I hire your little raggedy boyfriend to get my stuff. He's telling me he owe me my money back.
And ain't.
What you mean? He left the stuff out there.
It's not my fault you hired Pookie's Fried Chicken and Moving Service. We move, you buy the chicken. That's not my fault. And furthermore, if I get my money back, he gonna take my hair back. And I need this. I got plans, you know.
I don't want to be in the way. I just thought I would help save you a trip. Ladies, have a good night.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, if you need anything, I'm in 1A.
If you need anything. Like what? Who are you? The maintenance man? If you need anything.
I'm here with you.
Actually, I am.
Girl, he can get it.
You?
My baby, mama, all of y'all. Girl,
That man's so good.
you know what I would do.
Can't believe you get this box.
No.
Nikki, come on now. I need help. Thank you so much for coming to me and Kenny today. That girl had a blast.
Don't mention it's been a while since I've been able to do anything fun. Like go to the zoo. Granted, I didn't think it would be with a bunch of preschoolers when I did go, but I had a blast.
I'm glad. You know, she did too. She always likes the zoo. That girl loves animals. But you know what? I can't believe that daggone Nikki left us hanging again. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, what was it at dinner Wednesday when she said, you better ask Superman because I'm not going to sweat out my weave at no funky zoo?
She did say that, you're right. But you know what? I'm going to let her get a pass for this time because she's actually usually pretty good when it comes to stuff with Kennedy. I mean, I don't know what I would have done without Nikki in the last 4 years.
Well, speaking of Kennedy,
Uh-huh.
she's like the funniest person ever. You were in line getting the tickets for the carousel, and she said something to me about, can you be my dad too? She was saying something about how she was going to have 2 moms, and she wanted to have 2 dads too.
Dean, I'm sorry. I told her about saying stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Like that she was going to have 2 moms?
No, she's been saying that she wants you to be her other dad.
Well, what about her dad?
What about her?
What happened to her?
Well, you must get into it. When I met Kennedy's father, I was actually in a relationship at the time. My boyfriend Marcus had went away to the service. I was left here by myself. And me and Josh actually worked at the same mall. So every single day he would come by my delivery station asking to take me out. And every day I would tell him no.
being too nosy. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
It's okay. I mean, we dated for about 4 months, and he proposed. We got married 3 months later. But you know what? Now that I think back on it, it seems like everything about that day was telling me not to marry him.
What do you mean?
Well, first of all, it rained. I mean, it poured all day long. And my Aunt Sadie always told us every time it rains, that means God is mourning. And not to mention, wait a minute, my daddy accidentally threw away my wedding shoes on my wedding day. Yeah. I had to walk down there.
So when did you realize you made a mistake?
I think probably when I found out I was pregnant.
So how long after you got married did you find out?
10 weeks.
Wow.
But you know what? I used to pray to God every night, just asking him to move Josh out the way if he didn't want to be there. But they say be careful what you ask for. Do you know the night I had Kennedy, he showed up to my hospital room and he told me I had 2 weeks to get me and my baby and my stuff out the house.
Well, I never really knew it went down like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I admire you more now than I did before. I mean, I knew you were a strong woman, and I didn't know how strong.
You know what? Okay. Enough about me and all that mess. Okay. I want to know more about you. Come on now. You walk around here like Thor. You got the whole tool belt and all. So.
You got joked.
No, I'm serious. I mean, from what I've seen over the past year, any woman will be lucky to have you. So why you still single? Come on.
Well, my last relationship was pretty much like yours, a disaster. I mean, well, I just knew it wasn't where I was supposed to be. I mean, I loved her, and then when she got pregnant, I wanted it to work.
Pregnant? I didn't know you had kids. How come I never see them around?
Well, that's because it wasn't mine. She got pregnant by my brother, and they told her in Vegas. She was local. They wanted to be married before my brother got drafted to the NFL.
Dang! That is a hot mess. Oh my gosh. You couldn't have done that, but you know what? Homegirl's the boss about her. She had that money on her. I'm sorry. I sound ratchet, don't I? I've been hanging around Nikki a little too long. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Look at us. We just two miserable souls.
Or two kindred spirits.
You know what? I gotta go check on Kennedy, and I need to study for my finals, so I think you should go.
Are you sure?
Huh?
I can help you study.
Come on, you gotta go.
You know, Aaliyah, I've been praying for you ever since the first day we met. And after tonight, my prayers are going to be more specific. I'm going to pray for restoration, healing, and peace. And I'm going to pray that God continues to direct us and renew your strength daily. Good night.
Dumb, dumber, the dumbest, times 12, and 24. Who makes up this? I can't, come on, I can do so much better than this. This is the stupidest.
Nikki, this is important to me. This is my last final. I gotta test this. Come on.
I want to help you. They should have wanted to help me too. This is stupid. I could do better than this for you.
Hell, Nikki, this is terms and definitions. You have to memorize it. You can't just make this stuff up.
3 years as a freshman. I'll teach you some things, girl. I bet I was the coldest freshman at that school.
You know what? I think I got
Lovely.
it. I got it. No, 3 years? No,
No,
I got
I'm
it.
just playing. I'm letting you live.
You play too much. Stop.
I let you
No,
live.
voices?
What? We read ESPN magazine, we discuss the articles afterwards.
You do not. My baby loves Peter Pan.
Sorry, Nikki, this time you're wrong. Let me tell you about your niece when I took her to school the other day. She was telling me all about the rise and the fall of the Celtics empire and how they need to dismantle the franchise and start over. Your niece.
She did not say franchise.
I promise you she did. Didn't she tell you she wanted to write a letter to the owner to express her ideas? That girl, my baby.
That's right, start her early.
That's right.
That's far too much for me to digest. Well, on that note, I'm leaving.
Nikki, what are you
I don't want to be in a house of lies.
Nikki, you promised. Come on.
You got the work?
So you just gonna leave me like that? Any excuse will do. You forget I know.
I'll be back. Gotta go get apple juice.
Bye, Nikki.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
Don't forget to wrap your hair.
Don't try to.
He tried it.
You know what, speaking of magazines, I forgot mine in Kennedy's room. I'll be right back.
Okay, when you get back, please, can you help me study?
Wait, my sleeping still?
Dang.
I'm just kidding, I'll be right back.
Nikki! That's why you have a key. Oh my goodness. Why don't you just use the key like you always do? Come on! Oh my God.
Why exactly? I mean,
If I had a key, that would mean you still love me. You look good though.
oh, that's what we know.
Is that sweet stuff?
Josh.
Sit down and everything.
I had to come home and tell you I was sorry. I apologize. Take me back. Hey, this was soup.
Josh, listen, you cannot keep coming back here every 6 months or so and apologizing. I think that's gonna make everything okay. Come on.
What?
You gotta go. Come on.
Oh, give me a free chance.
Well, you gotta go. Let's go.
That girl is something else. She was actually writing a letter to the Celtics owner in Green Cran. She wouldn't even let me leave until
I know that food didn't just come from the back. You fixing something, man? Putting a bed together or something?
Josh, listen. You cannot come in here and dictate what goes on in my house, okay? You don't live here no more.
Look, I can care less what y'all two got going on. That don't mean you gonna have some dude up here playing daddy daycare at my house, man. What's good?
So what? Now she's your daughter? Yo, dude, where was you at when she lost her first tooth? Oh, where was you at when she at her first dance recital? Where was you at then?
I get it. You showed him your special talent.
Yo, man, don't do that.
I can care less what y'all two got going on, man. That's my wife, and that's my daughter back there.
Your wife?
She ain't tell you? Shirt must have been too tight, bro. What signed them papers? All this is mine. It's all mine.
Touch me. Stop.
Why should be acting like that, man? Tripping?
Leah.
Dee, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. I'm sorry.
You didn't know how to tell me. But you told me everything else. How many nights have I wiped your tears? How many nights have I prayed over you as you slept in my lap after crying yourself to sleep on that couch? On this couch? Answer me, Leah.
Listen, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I hate to break up this fun fest, but these new dudes ain't gonna make themselves. Speed this up a little bit, you know.
Yo, dude, shut up.
I'll be quiet. But when you leave, I'll be talking again.
Leah, baby, look at me. Is this what you want? Do you want me to go?
And my misery is.
I'm sorry, but these candies spotted.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Wow.
Wait, before you go, hey, got the EBT card, 80 for 40. You must not like to eat.
Wow.
Hey, Daddy's home.
You trying to watch that thing?
You don't need to watch it.
Hey.
Leah. You've been looking a mess lately. Are you okay? I'm really worried about you. We don't gallivant around town looking like that.
I didn't know it was that bad, but you tried going to school full time, working, trying to take care of a baby and a grown man and a household to see how good you look.
Really? So that fool came back just to keep doing nothing, huh?
Wait, now is not the time. She don't need to hear your mess. She's going through enough right now.
Exactly. Josh, the last thing we want to discuss, okay? Just let it go.
You know what, Robert? I'm sick of hearing your voice. I really don't need to hear you talking to me at all. I said exactly what was on my mind. Because when he leaves again, which he will, it's gonna be me you come running to.
Queen, she should come to us. We are her parents, you know that, right? But this is the exact reason why they never feel comfortable coming to talk to you in the first place.
You know what? I don't need you telling me how I made the girls feel. I really don't, Robert. I don't need you telling me nothing.
I think what Mama is trying to say is that when Josh was gone, you were doing good, and now he's back and you going backwards.
Thank you, Nikki. I do appreciate it, but I don't need you speaking for me. Thank you. I said exactly what was on my mind, exactly what I meant to say. When a toxic relationship ends, why would you look back? Why? I mean, going back to it will only make you feel worse because you weren't strong enough to stay away. And it's probably the same thing God delivered you from. Why would you go back to it? It's bad enough being a victim. Why sign up to be a volunteer?
Mom, maybe because I don't want my daughter to end up like us, huh? I don't want her growing up the same dysfunction that we did, gotta fight for her father's attention because her mom and dad can't get along. This stuff is getting old and it gotta change, and that's why Josh is here. This is gonna change in my household.
Sweetheart, you and your sister never had to fight for your mama. I mean, I admit that I could have done things differently as far as me and your mom's relationship, but not in a way that, you know, I didn't want to affect you and your sister. I love you guys. Never took that away from you.
You always gotta make me out to be bad guy, don't you? Don't you, Robert? That way you come in like Captain Save 'em, swooping in on your white horse to save the day. I will not allow your daughters to blame their bad decisions on me. I was, and I am, a very good mother.
You're right, Mama. You're always right.
You know what? Forget it. Forget I said anything. Just forget it. Your baby, your life. Your business, right? But don't say I ain't trying to warn you. Thank you for dinner. I appreciate it. Good night, Nick. All right,
Down here.
I can't stand her sometimes. She can be just so overbearing and just downright obnoxious.
Yeah, honey. Still your mother.
But Daddy, I hate how she tries to always play the victim. You sit there and hear her.
Your mother has good intentions, but she can't communicate them right sometimes, that's all.
Daddy, are you really defending her right now? If it's that easy, how come you two ain't still together?
Yeah. Mama wasn't all wrong. Josh still ain't got a job. He don't help you with Kennedy. And he hardly ever here.
You know what, Nikki? Not you two. Come on now, y'all. I'm tired of talking about him. This is not about Josh. We're talking about Mama.
Not about Josh.
No, it's not.
Well, who is it about? Because the show ain't about you.
Listen, Nikki, I really don't want Kennedy to end up how me and you were. I just want better for her. Is that so bad?
Leah,
Yes, Daddy.
you can't keep saying that your life growing up was all bad. There were plenty of times. We had great times. Great things came about when we spent time together. We did have good times. Come on now.
And what part of this is good for her again? Josh coming in and out as he pleases? Seems to me that's doing more harm than good. And Dean, what about Dean?
You know, it's been over 6 months. I haven't talked to Dean. Every time I see him in the hallway, he just turns around and goes the other way.
Duh. I mean, he had serious feelings for you. I'd venture as far as saying he loved you, and you ruined that for him. Did you ever think about how your decisions damaged him?
Maybe, Nikki, but listen. Dean was never supposed to be here. He is not Kennedy's father. It was confusing her.
This girl is confusing her, or was it confusing you? And Josh doing this double Dutch routine, is it confusing?
Listen, Nikki, it's the last time I'm going to tell you, okay? Dean is not Kennedy's father. Josh is.
And Dean was more of a father to Kennedy than Josh ever was. And if how he's acting right now is any indication of how he's going to be in the future, he ain't changing.
You know what? While you over there yapping your mouth, this is exactly why you ain't got a man, okay?
Girls, that's enough.
That, no,
You need to apologize to your sister.
And I'm not.
You know, I cannot believe you just said that to me. You flexing, Leah? Okay. Okay. You have really lost it. And on that note, I know it's time for me to go. I'm going to go ahead and text my ride, and I'm out.
Bye. And you know what? Matter of fact, why don't you drop your key before you leave? It's not a good idea for you to come and go as you please, knowing how you feel about my husband and all.
Nikki, just have a seat. We can sit down and talk about it.
No, Daddy, let her go.
She said how she feel, Daddy. That's all right. You seriously?
Oh, as a heart attack woman. And if you ain't got my key with you today, you can bring it back tomorrow and just drop it at the front doorstep. Don't come to my house no more.
Now you're just being hurt.
Leah, before I go, let me just tell you this. I will not be at the disposal of any man that is not my husband just for the sake of being able to say I'm in a relationship. I'm not going to give him access to my money, my car, my money, my body, my money, my house, nothing. Just be able to say I'm with someone. Josh has you out here looking stupid. And all for what? For you to be able to say you had a baby in wedlock? For you to be able to say you're married? Woo! Good for Leah. With a prize like that, who needs enemies? I'm not gonna let some dude disrespect me and then think he gonna put a band-aid on it when he over it. No, ma'am. Contrary to what you feel about me, I have goals and I have worth, and I know it. Not having a man is the least of my worries, Leah. It could be so much worse.
And how is that?
Well, isn't it obvious? I could be you.
Nikki! Girl, have you lost your mind? Why would you talk that way to your sister?
Because it's true.
Oh, so you can say what you want to say and justify it by calling it the truth. But when the same people want to help you out, you don't want to hear it.
You know what, Daddy? Not to be disrespectful, but if you're going to sit here and lecture me, you can follow suit.
Let me tell you something. Hurt people. It's obvious you're hurting right now. But that's your sister. That girl's been your biggest supporter, and that girl loves you more than anything. But the way you talk to her, the way you were just disrespectful, uncalled for. Punches below the belt.
Daddy, but she just doesn't understand. She doesn't know what love is. I mean, you and Mommy didn't give us the greatest example.
Well, if that's the case, you don't know what love is either.
Yes, I do.
Leah, baby, you're in love with the idea of being in love. You want to go out on a nice little date, little boy get you a butterfly, take you out dancing, send you flowers. That's the kind of love you want.
Okay, what's wrong with that, Daddy? Isn't that what love is?
Leah, that type of love comes with time. You should be praying for a man that understands that your foundation with him is only solid because it's designed by God. That's the type of love you need.
Daddy, listen, I appreciate what you're trying to say and all, but I know me, and I know what I need to complete me, okay? That's what y'all don't get.
Leah, you don't go into a relationship to be complete. Maybe you enter a relationship already. But it's my fault. I'm sorry, baby. It's my fault. I should have validated you more as your father. It's my fault that you don't understand your work.
I don't know how to feel right now.
Baby, even as a little girl, at a very young age, it was my job to let you know that capable, intelligent, and virtuous women are hard to find. Every man should be telling his little girl how precious they are. That you're more precious than any jewel. And that you're more valuable than any ruby or pearl. Well, sweetheart, now is the time that you learn that on your own. I need you to teach Kenny what I failed to teach you.
It's too late for all that. I mean, what am I supposed to do now? Don't nobody want me but Josh. And he don't even really want me. If Josh leaves me, what am I going to do? I got a baby. What am I going to do if he leaves?
Baby, if Josh leaves, then let him go. Better yet, why don't you leave first? And when you break away from that relationship, you focus on your relationship with God. And then that relationship there will not only define your worth, it will teach you about love and sacrifice. And when you understand, better yet, when you feel those things and understand those things, you wouldn't feel comfortable, honey, with anything less. You can do this, baby. It's okay. It's all right.
What do you mean she's not
not gonna do it now.
And after what I said to that girl, she's not about to do nothing to help me.
You had two of the most simplest tasks, and you too dumb to pull that off? God.
You better be out of your mind. You tried getting a woman to do something that you wanted to do. She raising a child of her own. Man, it was like a rocky minefield in here. I had no protection. Give me all in my arm. Slapping my
You
hair.
would know about protection, wouldn't you? That's why you're the message again as it is.
Real? Just gonna kick the good man while you're down, huh?
There's a good man here. Where's the good man?
Man, just shut up and get the rest of the stuff and put it in the boxes before she get back to the crib.
It's a little too late for that, Josh.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I didn't want to see her today or any day.
Just keep putting the stuff in the boxes like I told you. We about to get out of here, Shrews. Alright?
Putting what stuff in what boxes? Huh? You came here with a duffel bag and a video game. Everything else over here belongs to me.
First of all, don't try to embarrass me.
Oh, honey.
You would have never got the EBT card without me. First and foremost. Secondly, my video game has a lot of trade-in value. Alright? We gonna get out of here once we get done packing up this stuff. Just chill out.
No, we're not. You're about to tell her why we're here in the first place so we can handle it all at once and be done.
Stop talking and let me handle this, man.
Handle it. You know
I am
what?
handling it.
Shut up. Because I've been real nice to you over the years, trying to be all Christian-like. But you're at my home now, okay? And if I gotta hear your voice one more time, I swear I will hurt you.
Who you think you're talking
I'm talking to
I'm
you.
talking to you. She got hands. I'm trying to.
I don't
We get the rest of the stuff and get out of here, alright?
I'm gonna make this real short and sweet for you, Josh. What exactly do you want from me?
Tell her now, Josh. Tell her.
Both of y'all shut up. Man.
Tell her.
5,
Would you tell her?
4,
What you calm down for?
3,
Put me in the corner.
2,
I think I'm getting here somehow.
1.
Oh my God! Now we about to move to Miami. We
Keep
moving
playing.
to Miami. We gotta get married so we can be a pillar to our church that we starting. Jesus.
That's right, baby. We're taking our talents to South Beach. You know what? You can't take a move. Look, Leah girl. Y'all will never have it. Okay? And I'm where he wants to be right now. And I honestly believe with all my heart that God designed him for me. So you know what you need to do? You need to sign those divorce papers. And you know what? Sign these.
We need your initial on a second.
Josh, what is this? Release of financial responsibilities. Are you serious?
Oh, we're very serious. And if you refuse to sign them, then we'll petition for full custody. Because two parents always look better than one. We're about to start our own church. And you will not be running back and forth in the courts trying to modify the child support. No, they will not be giving you any of my money.
I need the cash.
We got more.
Josh, this is between me and you. What about our baby, huh? You need to walk away from her that easy? Are you serious?
I cotton swabbed her last week. I don't know for sure. The results come back.
This is ridiculous. You can just walk away from our child like that. It's that simple to you.
You know what? It just wouldn't be right for next family.
I said the same thing.
No, I don't know what you think.
Stand you up! Ah!
You better leave.
Let me go!
No.
Let me go!
No.
Get out of my house! Get out!
feeling?
Oh, I'm so much better now that you're here. How are you?
Okay. I'm just a little bit worried about you, so I figured I'd stop by.
Yeah, you know what? That whole thing earlier. What is this? Of course. The whole thing was crazy. I mean, I just kept waking up hoping it was all a bad nightmare.
I bet, man. I hate that you had to go through that. And I hate that for Jenny.
You know what? All this time I felt like I was protecting my baby. But I feel like I may have just made things worse for her.
You know what? We all have to walk our own path. And none of us get all life all right.
You know what? You're right. It's done, it's over. Josh is finally out of my life, I guess, so it's time to start new. I feel refreshed. I feel good. I feel better. And I'm glad you're here. So, if you let me just go freshen up real quick, I can show you just how good I feel.
Hey. Hey, tell me something good. Really good. I see. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you waiting. Yeah, you can come up. It's 2-6. Actually, there's someone I would like to meet. You've had a long day. And you've been through more in one day than most people go through in a lifetime. You can't do this.
Listen, I'm going to show you how much I appreciate you. I know why God placed me here. It was to meet and fall in love with you.
Please. Your emotions are just high right now. You're just very emotional.
No, Dean, I think it's clearer than I ever have, okay? And I'm so excited about our journey together.
Leah, our journey was over when you ignored every open door between you and I. Our journey was over when you went around every roadblock between you and Josh.
Dean, just listen to me.
Leah, our journey was over before it even started. You were too busy following your own direction instead of the path that God paid for you. Leah, our journey was nothing more than lines on a map.
No, you don't understand. See, all that stuff with Josh had to happen so it can bring me to you. Just, please. You know what? We can get back to this. Whoever it is, I'm going to get rid of it real quick, okay?
Leah, I have to explain something to you.
It's okay. I'll be right back.
Before you answer the door.
Dean, keep calm. I'll be back. Hi. How can I help you?
Hi, you must be Leah. I'm Stacia. I was actually looking for you. Go, Stacia.
It's right here. Hey, Dean. Dean, you never told me you had a sister.
I don't.
Is she your mama?
Actually, Leah, this is what I've been trying to tell you. Stacia is my girlfriend.
Leah, Dean has actually told me so much about you and your beautiful daughter. I'm just glad I finally get the opportunity to meet you.
Dean, you never once mentioned having a girlfriend. Where did this come from?
You know what? I will wait for you in the car. But don't take too long. We don't want to miss our reservation. Okay?
I'll be right down. I won't be long.
All
I
right.
promise.
Leah, I'm glad I finally got to meet you.
Stacia and I met about a month after you took Josh. I wasn't planning on falling for her, but I did.
Are you kidding me? So this was all an act, right?
No. I love you, Leah. And I was hoping God was telling you the same thing that he was telling me. But you just weren't listening. I waited, Leah.
Not long enough.
What was I supposed to do, Leah? What if Josh was all the man that you wanted him to be this time around? Then I'd be sitting here in love with another man's wife.
So you love her?
I'm in love with her, yes.
This is ridiculous. Josh and Tamika, you got Anastasia. Where does this leave me, huh? Who's left to love me? Just me and my baby.
Leah, you first have to remember that God loves you. And then you got to take time to love yourself. You're so broken right now. And then you got to allow God to heal you from the inside out. If you can't learn to love yourself, how can you expect someone else to love you?
You better go. Stacia is waiting for you.
But you know what? If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to call me. Bye.
Thank you.
For what?
For showing me what a real man looks like. Maybe next time I'll actually recognize him.
Well, you won't have to recognize it. God will point him out to you. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, this was taken to the door when I came by earlier. But with all the commotion and everything, I forgot to give it to you.
Thanks. You know what? You can apologize to Stacia for me, okay? If I wasn't on my best behavior, she didn't deserve that. I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
Leah, I hate when we fight over such trivial things. This time, this was different. And I was heartbroken. Some might say the things you said were unforgivable. But I understand. You were hurting. And like Daddy always says, hurt people hurt people. But what happened the other day, it made me realize that more than anything, you need my love and my support as your sister, but also my prayers as your sister in Christ. So Leah, my prayer for you is that you recognize that Jesus alone is God. That you understand that He is faithful and true. You are His daughter, and you are special to Him. He loves you with an everlasting love. Nothing can separate you from that love. You're in the palm of His hand, and nothing can pluck you out of it. I thank God in advance for working in your heart. He will complete the work He has started in you. He will give you what He promised. He will restore what has been lost. Restore the years that the enemy has stolen. God is going to restore your joy for living, mend your broken heart, and heal your mind. The promises He's made are true and will come to pass. I pray that He increases your faith. I pray that He activates His power within you and increases your strength supernaturally. He will go into the hidden places of your heart that you've kept bound, and shine His glorious light on those areas so you can be totally free. I declare and I decree that every mind-binding spirit that is telling you you aren't good enough, beautiful enough, worth enough, will leave you now in the name of Jesus. I pray that your focus on the greater mission and assignment be restored. I pray that your purpose is revealed and that He'll push you forward, advance you into a place of victory like you've never known. He will use you in a great way in the small things. Jesus will be glorified in your life and in the life of every person you encounter. If you don't hold anything else in your heart, hold on to the fact that God said He has loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn you, and continue my faithfulness to you. It may not seem easy now, but you know who holds tomorrow. Joy comes in the morning. I love you, Nikki.
I wonder how I got here. What did I do to get here? Somehow I made the wrong turn. Now I'm lost and burned. In my mess I fell deep, 'cause my flesh was weak. But now I hear your voice, and making the choice to turn away from the things that I do that I know aren't pleasing in your sight. I'm turning away from the messed up mindset and the things that I know aren't right. I'm turning away from the past, the hurt and shame, all the things that had me bound. I'm turning away, turning away. When temptation tries to lure me off my course, I will choose you. I'll choose you. Because I've been there and I'm not going there no more. Said I want a new start, I'm giving you my heart. From your love I never wanna depart. So I'm turning away from the things that I do that I know aren't pleasing in your sight. I'm turning away from the messed up mindset and the things that I know aren't right. I'm turning away from the past, from the hurt, from the shame and the things that had me bound. I'm turning away. Said I'm turning away. Hey, hey, hey. Far away from the past. I've changed my mind. I've changed my heart. Oh, I'll surrender it all to you. Turning away. Oh, say I'm turning away. I'm turning away from the things that I do that I know aren't pleasing in your sight. I'm turning away from the messed up mindset and the things that I know aren't right. I'm turning away from the past, from the hurt, from the shame, from the things that had me bound. I'm turning away. Said I'm turning away. I'm turning away. Oh, I'm turning away.
than YCTC has since we started almost 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago. Yeah, yeah. I just wrote it, literally. All I did was put the words on the paper. They gave it life. Stacy, Jane, Morgan. There was a point where in a rehearsal, I told our family, I said, I quit, we're canceling, we're not doing it. And they said, no, we're not. And I said, then y'all gonna have to figure something out. And I called Stacy and I said, Stacy, I am handing the reins over to you. You have complete creative control. And she said, I don't want it. I said, you are the creative director and you don't have a choice. And what you saw tonight was because of Stacy's dedication, her hard work, her long suffering, her putting up with every attitude, every smack lip, all from the fellas. And I told her before we started, I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank YCTC enough. I am not half the person that I would have been if God had not placed me with this group of people. I'm not trying. It's the mic. My voice is going out. I'm gonna get paid! But we thank you all. We are, if you want to come down and greet the cast, we just ask that you exit to your right and come across the stage and go back up out to the left. Thank you again so much for your support. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you.